Hi, my name is Dan Low. In this video, I'm going to show you how to read music notes fast. Uh, I'll go to write a program, so eventually you will be able to generate the training music for sight reading like this. Okay, so let me introduce the music sight reading techniques. Okay, so first you need to sort of memorize the anchor notes. Notice that this is symmetric. You will find out why. Okay. So let's say give you a music. Okay. First, the middle C is right here. Okay. Middle C right in between the middle C. Okay. And then also the one octave high C is right there, and one octave low below the middle C is right here. Okay. So you can see that it is symmetric in your two center. So this is 1, 2, 3, the third space. 1, 2, 3, third space down. It's also C. Okay. And then the high C right here is two lines above the treble clef right here. And another one is two lines below the bass clef right here. So these are all C. Okay. The notes ROCs. So you need to sort of memorize this first. And also you need to memorize G right here, G in the treble clef. The second line is G. And the second line below, here is F in the bass clef. Okay. And there's another G, above the treble clef G right here, and an F below, or below the bass clef right here. So these are the ankle notes. You kind of remembered it. Okay. And also the F right here is equivalent to these two dots right here. And again, the notes I show here are symmetric to the central, the middle C. Okay. So that's first step. That's what we call the anchor notes. Now, when you read the music, first you need to sort of, uh, graphically recognize the notes group. So let's say the two notes as a group, as an example. If there's a second note, okay, the first and second note together, it's gonna be something like this. It's not stacked together. It's gonna be next to each other like this. So we see this kind of shape. Okay, this is second. If this is G and this is A, okay, and if this is F, this is G, okay, and here this is F, so this is G, so FG, and here this is also F, and this is FG. Okay, um, this is this is how you remember the second note next to each other in this shape. Okay, this is only one of a kind. Now, how about the third? The third is like they stay together and they sit next to each other and they stack next to each other like a snowman. If you see a snowman type of shape, and this is a third. So here this is C and this is E because it's third. Here this is F, this is B, uh, A. Sorry, this is F, this is A. Okay, and this is C and this is E. Okay, and this is G, this is B. Okay, so that's the third. How about the fourth? If something like not snowman, very similar to snowman, but there's a little gap here, and that's fourth. So that means this is G and this is C. Okay, and this is C and this is F. So here is the F, this is B, and this is C and this is F. Okay. And how about fifth? So you see some gap, there's one space in between. Okay. And they are all sitting in the if it's a space, it's a line. So for example here, and this is the fifth. So here, this is C, this is G. Okay. And this is G, then this is D, this is C, and this is G. Then this is D, this is A. Okay. So that's the fifth. How about sixth? This is like a more gap, okay, but they sitting in two different. One is space, one is line. So this is line on line, and this is space. Okay, and in between there's quite wide. So that's six. So here this is G, okay, and then this is E, okay, and this is D, okay, this is B, and here this is C, and this is A. Uh, and here remember this is F, this is G, and this is E, okay. So how about seventh? Seventh is like this is G, and this is F, okay. So that's about you know a space, about two space away. Okay, then this is F, okay, F, and this is E, okay, and this is remember this is F, this is G, so this is F, and this is A, so this is G, okay, that's seventh. And how about one octave? Octave is like something like you have one, two, three spaces in between. So let's say this is F, so this is F, and this is E, and so this is also E. This F, this is also F, and this is G, this is also G. Okay, so that's how you recognize. Okay, so now I'm going to write a program to do this. Program written in Python. If you see my random nodes generation in the earlier video, you can extend that program easily. Okay, so we first use a scamp. So we import a scamp. Okay, import scamp and create a section. And this time we have two parts of piano. One is the right hand side piano, and the other part is left hand side piano. Okay, and set the tempo to 2000 because well, otherwise it's gonna take forever to generate notes because it's gonna play it, actually play it. Okay. Now first, I generate scales as well, but I use a NumPy, okay, to deal with the arrays or list of nodes. Okay, so uh, let's start from these are major scale. I introduced that earlier. So if you look at my earlier video, you will know what this code is doing. But now we're gonna generate the nodes in octave. Okay, from the low C to high C. Okay. So I created a major scale for octaves. Okay, the major scale always has the distance array 0, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay, we discussed that earlier. I don't want to repeat it here. Okay, and after that I expand the array. Okay, by repeat another 3. Every repetition I add 12 to it. Okay, so in Python this is something like this. So it's a major scale for plus 12 times I, and for I it's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, after that then I have the distance arrays of the 4 octaves nodes we're going to generate. So I call it major scale 4. And so we add the high C to it because the high C is not there. So high C we add 48, and that's the 4 octaves high C relative to the first the lowest C. Okay, so I add 48 to it. Then the number of nodes you can print it. Okay, so you can run this. Okay, so as you can see that wait, hold on one second. I think I need to run this as well. So then run this again. Okay, so you can see now I got the 29 nodes from distance 0 to 4 all the way to 48. That's 4 octaves. Okay, nodes corresponding to the piano music sheet I showed earlier. Okay, now next one I'm going to produce the actual pitches because the lowest pitch is 60 minus 24, which is 36 right here. So so now I got a C major 4 generated. Okay, and next I'm going to generate anchor nodes, and remember that anchor nodes are C, F, and G. Okay, so their distance array is 0, 5, 7, 0 as between C, and distance between C and F is 5. Distance between C and G is 7, so it's 0, 5, 7. And again, I use the same technique to expand this to octaves. Okay, so I do this expansion of the array. Okay, then I add the C to it. Okay, add a high C to it for the A. And again, we start at 36. So our anchor nodes is equal to 36 plus. So after that, I should have all the anchor nodes generated, which is the pitches start from 36 all the way to 84. And these are only C, F, and G's. So the next, I'm going to randomly generate the indexes, to take out the nodes. So I set the seeds, because I don't want to run the program every time. It give me a different result. So set a random number seed, allow easier debugging the program. So sometimes it's required. So I basically, generate the indexes, okay, using the random integer starting from 0 to the length of the C major 4, and I generate 20 nodes. Okay, so you're gonna generate these nodes for us. So here I'm gonna put in the actual pitches, C major 4 sub I. So these are actual pitches, generated. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna generate actual anchor nodes. Okay, actually generated. Okay, so here I call the range number again, to generate the 20 indexes. Okay, then I keep the answer keys in a list. So it's answer key list. It is the empty. Okay, then the anchor node name is CFG. And remember that the way we generate the node, the anchor nodes, is that we have CFG, 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 CFG. So for CFGs, so all we can do is I set a name, no name CFG, and I can use array index 0 referring to C, and 1 referring to F, 2 referring to G. After we do the modulo 3 operation, so that's a basic technique. So you can take out either C or F or G, depends on which index you're talking about. Okay, so here I started transcribing. That will recode the notes played and generate music for us. So here I add the answer key. So answer key, I add the anchor node name, and with the index I, okay, I modulo 3, and now it becomes 0, 1, and 2. So you take out either C or F or G, depending on which indexes I is generated. And after that, I check if the node, the pitch is larger than 60, then I use the right hand side, piano right hand side, right hand to play. Okay, if it's left hand, if it's less than 60, then I put it into the left hand. So that will generate 2 tracks, okay, or 2 parts. So, so you see here some randomly generated CFG. Okay. So after that, we got the 2 and 3 CFG nodes generated. Okay. And the next, we're gonna generate the randomly generate node for single node. Okay. And for the group of 2, okay, the second node, and group of 2 with the third node, and so forth. So here I use the index, the for loop I in range 0 to 7. Okay, so 0, 8 or 0 to 7 on octave. Okay, so I first generate the range number. Okay, range number, but I don't generate the range number index all the way to the end. I subtract I because that will leave some room for the group of nodes, okay, to produce. Okay, if you don't do this minus I, then you're gonna have the out of bound index error later. And again, for each groups, I generate 200 nodes. Okay, so then after that, I have the J in the index. That go over the index. Okay, then well, first I check if the node is not necessary. Then I use the right hand side to play. Okay, and here I set the blocking because I expect the second node, which is the second or third or fourth and so forth nodes to be played, and otherwise I use the hand side to play it. So if I larger than 0, if I is 0, then I only have single node generated. If I is larger than 0, then I have 2 nodes generated. So the next node is according to the i's value. So I first do the node name. Okay, I is a node generated. Then wait, J is the node. So I think the node name generated J. Okay, because J is the index node we generate, the node we generated, and I plus J modulo 7, and that's the second node together generated. Okay, for the group of nodes, for the second nodes. Okay, then after that, if I check GGI that is 60, then I use the right hand side. Otherwise, if they have inside to play. Okay, so notice that if the I is 0, that means I only generate one node, so I need to have a wait here for that long blocking to complete. So here I use the blocking play. Okay, I use non-blocking. Blocking is false, means non-blocking. So non-blocking, I need to wait here, otherwise it causes some timing issue. Okay, and after that, I add the so here is another I percent is J modulo 7, because J is the one that generated the index. Okay, so save it and run it. Okay, now it's done. So it should generate the music in the music score. So let's go to the music score. Okay, so this is the node that we have just generated. Okay, so you can see that there's some of the, you know, the bass clef right sitting right here. So what you can do is you right click on it. That's the music score button. So you can change the instrument to piano. Okay, that will make it better. So this is the music we generated. Okay, so the first one, this is the the anchor notes, high C. Okay, and this is G. So if you go down, then you got a two, the second generated. Okay, this is C, this is D. Okay, so this is no, this is E, this is F, E, F. Okay, and now this is the third. So here this is B and this is D. Okay, again. Okay, so and uh this is E and this is G. Okay, E, G. Okay, and so forth. And okay, so this, so for example here this is G. Okay, and this is C. So it's the fourth. And then all the way to the end, or the end, and now this is A and this is no, this is E. Sorry. So this is E and this is also E. Okay, and now this is C and this is C. Okay. Okay. Now here, this is the answer key. So we're gonna format the answer key in a nice looking way. So we print 10 nodes, one row. Okay. So you can run this, and that'll be all the answer key we generated. Okay. So I will post the answer key for your reference in case you want actually using it. Okay. So the left most number, that's the major number. That's major 1, is major 6, major 11, 16, and so forth. Okay, that's about the video. And if you like it, subscribe it, thumb up, share, give comments. All right, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.